Salutations everyone, this is Razor giving you guys another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare gameplay here on the beta. This time we're going to be using the sniper rifle, the longbow specifically, which is probably going to be your the main sniper that we see. I mean, we didn't get to check out all the sniper rifles. There's these legacy weapons. There's one that's basically the intervention. Its stats don't seem to line up with what we know the intervention can do, but you know, this longbow is definitely going to fill the role of, you know, the bolt action sniper. It's not incredibly fast in its bolt action cycle. It's basically like post-patch DSR 50 is the closest thing I would say. But quickscoping is really easy in this game. I decided to give it a try, you know, as, you know, that is my duty when I go through a Call of Duty game to see how everything works. The pistols, the shotguns, the snipers, LMGs, and all that good stuff. And I'm not a quick scoper myself. I'm a hard scoper through and through. That's the way I like to play the game, and I like sniping, and I'm usually good at it in, you know, most of your Call of Duties. But I definitely little half scope right there. Unfortunately, there was two enemies in that vicinity, so couldn't take them both out. So, and this was my very first time using this sniper rifle in the beta. So, you know, take it with as you will. Maybe it's like, oh, this guy is not that great, or wow, he's hitting some of these shots and hasn't even dialed in his sensitivity or, you know, getting used to the gun and how it works. So when it comes to Call of Duty, snipers are a very, very important, integral part of the game, especially within the large quickscoping, montage-making fan base. Sniping has a much bigger role than it does in other Twitch shooters or other first-person shooters, more so than you'll see in Battlefield, more so than you'll see in, say, Titanfall, more than you'll see in Overwatch, more than you'll see in Counter-Strike. Sniping in Call of Duty is a bit of a big deal because of how it's been basically since COD 2, I would say, is when you really picked up, you know, when it got that multiplayer. And this longbow is, as you can see, scopes in really quickly. Its bolt action chambering cycle isn't super duper fast. You know, it's not one of the faster ones that we've seen in COD history, but you know, it's pretty usable. And as you can see, it's very powerful. It's a one-shot kill from the knee up, which is a little ridiculous, but it's definitely understandable to see what audience that Infinity Ward is going for here. They're going for, you know, the people who really like the chaos. You know, everyone dies super quickly. Quick scoping's really easy. You get these free kill streaks here with these, you know, dual machine guns that I'll be popping out here in a little bit and probably waste. And explosions, easy kill streaks, and small maps and corridors and spawn killing and all that good stuff for all the kids in their montages. So sniping is a big part of that, and you can't really blame them for going full on for at least the, you know, the sniping portion, because it's a very heated subject is sniping, and especially quickscoping. The community really likes it when quickscoping is easy, and they don't like it when it's hard. That's why many people didn't snipe very much in Black Ops 1, even though you could quickscope, you just had to be good at it. I was, you know, still a hard scoper, and I was doing just fine since, you know, pretty much no one else was sniping. We're just going to go a little bit of terror, kill a kid in the corner, because that's where kids like to hang out, in the corner where nobody can hurt them except big bad me with my giant machine gun robot arms, because I'm fucking Chappie or some shit. So it's a very sniping centric kind of a game, kind of a franchise, I should say. Not, you know, just not just this one, or not just Infinity Ward. And there I get killed by the golden gun, the Eraser, which is basically just like the Annihilator from Black Ops 3, except way better because you can fire it very quickly and it has 7 rounds. And yeah, it's ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, you're gonna get a nice little quad feed there with the old airstrike, which is basically just like instant lasers. So, you know, airstrikes have changed a lot over, you know, each and every Call of Duty. I still think napalm strike is the best way that they've handled it, but this ain't too shabby. There's also like a, you know, a more traditional airstrike that costs a little bit more of a score streak. So I'm using Overkill here because that was just the perks that were already on this kit. I didn't change anything except for the sniper because I got this rare version of the longbow that every time I get a kill, it hides my teammates from the radar, which is kind of weird. I'm sure there'll be other attachments and perks, legendary, epic variations that make the bolt action faster, that, maybe give it more damage to the chest on some sniper rifles. There's another sniper that you can change to an assault rifle, all like Widowmaker, except the amount of ammo changes over because magic, I'm guessing. There's also what is like a double barrel sniper. It fires 2 shots every time you fire. It's not like that 3-round burst sniper rifle that was absolutely useless from Black Ops 3. This one like instantaneously shoots 2 bullets, and it's rather quickly. Kind of looks like the intervention. And it's very, very useful, so you're not going to be getting any hit markers with that thing if you can get both bullets on target, which you're definitely going to. If you hit one, you're going to hit the other. So that's basically the hit marker proof gun, but since it's going to be 2 rounds every shot, you're only going to get 4 shots out of a standard size magazine, so maybe that's how they quote-unquote balance it. Because, obviously you're going to be able to get extended mags and dual mags, fast mags, and higher capacity perks and variations of the sniper rifle, and that thing's pretty darn good. So especially I'm guessing for collaterals, because sometimes you're not going to be able to get the penetration to get that collateral, that 3-man trilateral, the quadlateral, and this double barrel sniper. I don't know exactly within the context of the game how they explain how it shoots 2 shots at once, but it does, and it's very, very effective. And so those were the 3 sniper rifles that I was able to use in the beta. Like I said, the legacy guns, such as the Intervention and the Spaz 12, which they called the S Ravage, obviously a nod to Sandy Ravage, who made that gun super famous in Modern Warfare 2, so that's a pretty cool nod to him. So we don't know how well those guns are going to work. We can just, take guesses based off the stats, but we're going to call another airstrike here and basically round out the game because, it's sniping. It's pretty easy. That's how people like it. The majority of people, people always go up in arms when, they nerfed the sniper, death threats, or, I hate quickscoping. Quickscoping's overpowered. Quickscoping's never been overpowered. Sniping's never been overpowered on Call of Duty. It never will be. You never see that shit in competitive, and there's a reason for that. But people like getting their feeds and their montage clips, and this just shows you how quickly you can quickscope. And boom. That was 0.3166 repeating seconds from aiming down sights, hitting the left trigger, to getting the kill. So that's probably not the fastest you can do it. That's just the fastest that I did it in that particular game. But yeah, sniping's going to be a thing in this game, and most people are going to like it, unless you aren't one of those quickscoping people, because there's a lot of people that hate that shit.